Good morning, everyone. Well, it is a comic book that really is just a cultural phenomenon. I'm just going to go ahead and say she is a vibe, and her creator is here to join us. My friend from back in the day, the creator of La Borinqueña, the first Puerto Rican comic book. His name, Edgardo Miranda-Rodriguez. Ben is killing me right now, rolling all those R's. Good morning. How are you?
Buenos días, Marisol. ¿Cómo estás?
I'm excellent. I'm so glad that we can do this, even though we're not face to face. It's always a great pleasure to see you. Talk to us about, I have to have my copy. I was one of the first to have the original La Borinqueña. For those of us who don't know who La Borinqueña is, give us a quick rundown of who she is and what she does.
So La Borinqueña is an original superhero character that I created back in 2016 as a direct response to the economic crisis affecting Puerto Rico, this debt that has crippled the island's economy and has led to a humanitarian crisis. But it was also an opportunity for me to address climate change and how the real world was looking at, or rather not looking at, Puerto Rico. So this comic book evolved into becoming a philanthropic movement. And we've been able to raise close to $140,000 that we've distributed over the last 2 years via our La Borinqueña grants program. So she's become a national phenomenon, not only as a popular cultural item, but also as an educational item. Universities across the United States are teaching La Borinqueña, like Carnegie Mellon, Princeton, Columbia Universities, and museums like the Smithsonian have actually exhibited images as well as the original La Borinqueña costume, which made its debut 4 years ago at the National Puerto Rican Day Parade here in Nueva York.
I cannot believe it's already been 4 years. I should also tell our viewers, you're a teacher, you're an artist, you're a husband, you're a father, you're obviously a social activist. I forgot to mention, I also have my action figure. Can you tell I am proud of you and proud of her? Oh, and by the way, her name is also Marisol, just, wink, wink.
Wepa.
I know it's not me, it's Wepa, para que tú sepa, para la patria. In your social activism, obviously you have done your part to help the island and to help folks implementing La Borinqueña and your social activism. Tell us about the masks that you've been making.
Well, one of the challenges that we felt, as well as many other artists and small businesses had felt during this pandemic, is how to stay relevant and how to actually continue to produce work that is going to make an impact. So I co-founded Masks for America along with a group of activists like Bob Bland, Christine Mink, and Dr. Sanjeev, who actually came together to create a movement to buy and ship FDA-certified KN95 masks throughout the United States. And so far, we've distributed masks throughout New York City, Chicago, Baltimore, Maryland, New Orleans, and most recently in Puerto Rico, which have been continually being distributed across the entire island, from Vieques to San Juan, with the support of Mayor Carmen Julín Cruz. We've been able to distribute these masks across the entire island of Puerto Rico, even with a group of doctors calling themselves Doctores Borinqueña. This group of doctors have volunteered their time to help us distribute these masks. So via our program, Masks for America, we've been able to make a difference, not only through this actual comic book, but through actually recognizing the real heroes on the ground in Puerto Rico, across the United States, that need PPE, that need these masks to continue to save lives during this pandemic that we're in.
I love it. I love all the work that you're doing, and we're so thankful that we're doing it. Before I let you go, you rub elbows with all sorts of very important people. Among them, Rosario Dawson. We have some videos showing a couple of years back, I think this was 2016, when you released a special edition after Hurricane Maria. So tell us about that. Are you calling her? Are you guys conversing, chatting about what to do during this crisis?
Yeah, we've been in conversation over the pandemic because she's been an avid supporter of our work since the very beginning. Rosario has been a part of 2 of our charity events. Actually, it was in 2018 when we did this art exhibition you're seeing the B-roll right now of. And she's also been featured on the cover of our new issue, the 3rd issue that's actually coming out now, that's actually available for pre-order. And she's representing a lot of what we like to celebrate, which is activism, which is artists using their platform to truly try to bring awareness to social justice issues affecting all of us, because it's a humanitarian effort, it's a humanitarian cause that we're really involved in. And on this Memorial Day, I want to take an opportunity to acknowledge the Borinqueñas, the United States 65th Infantry, which served from 1899 through 1956, which was the 65th Infantry of soldiers from Puerto Rico that served in World War I, World War II, and the Korean War. And on this Memorial Day, I want to acknowledge the Borinqueñas, true American heroes that are also part of our Puerto Rican legacy and heritage.
Edgardo Miranda-Rodriguez, always a teacher. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for sharing your story and, keep it up. I love her. I can't wait to see how, everything else unfolds. And until then,
And I can't wait to see
until we
you
can
again.
meet again, we'll
Yes.
I know.
Gotta
Until
dance
we
with some
meet
Mark
again,
Anthony
we'll always
at the
have our Mark
concert.
Anthony. Exactly.
And you look very VIP. I must say, you look very VIP this morning in your bright yellow outfit. So, huepa.
Well, at least someone thinks. Thank you. Nos vemos. Mwah.
Love
Abrazo.
you. Love you. Mwah. Cuídate.